Well, hello there, mates. Your old pal Bill is back, and this time, I'm taking you on a bonza adventure down under. We're starting in Sydney, the city that's like a sparkling diamond on Australia's east coast. It's a place where the old and new collide, where you can find peace and quiet in the Botanic Gardens one minute and be caught in the middle of a bustling market the next. Sydney Harbour is the heart and soul of this city. You can't miss the iconic Sydney Opera House, looking like a giant sailboat ready to set off on a grand adventure. Just across the way is the Sydney Harbour Bridge, affectionately called the Coat Hanger by the locals. Take a walk across it if you dare. The view from the top is absolutely gobsmacking. But Sydney's not all about the harbour. Take a stroll through the historic Rocks district with its narrow laneways and charming pubs, or head to Bondi Beach for a spot of sunbathing and surfing. And don't forget to try a meat pie and sauce. A true Aussie classic. Sydney will steal a piece of your heart, but the open road is calling. Next stop, Brisbane. G'day from Brisbane, the Sunshine State's capital. Brisbane is a city on the move, with a youthful energy that's contagious. It's a place where you can enjoy the great outdoors one minute and immerse yourself in culture the next. Take a stroll along South Bank, the city's cultural precinct, and check out the Queensland Art Gallery or the Queensland Museum. For a bit of adventure, climb the Story Bridge for panoramic views of the city. And if you're feeling peckish, head to Fortitude Valley for some of the best food and nightlife in town. But our Queensland adventure doesn't stop there. We're hitting the road and heading north, where the real outback awaits. Next up, Rockhampton, the beef capital of Australia. Rockhampton might be known for its beef, but don't let that fool you. There's more to this town than meets the eye. Learn about the history of the Australian cattle industry at the Archer Park Rail Museum. Take a walk along the Fitzroy River and see if you can spot a crocodile. From a safe distance, of course. But let's be honest, folks, we're on our way to the tropics. And that means one thing, Cairns. Here we come. Cairns is a tropical paradise where the rainforest meets the reef. It's a place where you can explore ancient rainforests, dive into the underwater wonderland of the Great Barrier Reef, and experience the unique culture of the Aboriginal people. Take a scenic railway journey through the lush rainforest to Kuranda. Go snorkeling or scuba diving on the Great Barrier Reef, and be amazed by the colorful coral and marine life. And be sure to learn about the fascinating culture of the Aboriginal people at the Chapukai Aboriginal Cultural Park. Cairns is a sensory overload in the best possible way, but our journey must continue. We're leaving Queensland and heading to the Northern Territory, a land of rugged beauty and ancient stories. Section 4. Outback Adventures and Desert Plains. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're entering the Northern Territory. Our first stop is Darwin, the Top End's capital city. Darwin is a melting pot of cultures, with a laid-back vibe that's hard to resist. Explore the city's rich history at the Museum and Art Gallery of the Northern Territory, or learn about the devastating effects of Cyclone Tracy at the Darwin Cyclone Memorial. For something a bit more relaxing, head to Mindil Beach Sunset Market for some delicious food and stunning sunset views. But the real adventure begins as we leave Darwin and head west into the heart of the outback. Western Australia, where the outback meets the ocean. Broome, known for its purling history and stunning beauty. Take a camel ride along Cable Beach at sunset. Visit the Japanese cemetery, a reminder of Broome's past. Don't miss the staircase to the moon at Roebuck Bay. Journey south to Carnarvon, known for agriculture and space exploration. Step from the desert into an oasis in Carnarvon. Visit the Carnarvon Space and Technology Museum. Sample local produce at the Gascoyne River Plantation. Now we're off to Perth, the capital of Western Australia. Perth blends urban cool with natural beauty. Explore Kings Park and Botanic Garden for city views. Head to Fremantle, Perth's historic port city. Visit Cottesloe Beach, one of Perth's iconic beaches. Western Australia, you've been a real treat. But the open road calls and we've got miles to cover. Section 6. Southern Shores and Cityscapes. Hold on tight because we're crossing the Nullarbor Plain, one of the longest stretches of straight road in the world. It's a desolate yet strangely beautiful landscape that will leave you awestruck. Our first stop after our outback adventure is Ceduna, a coastal town in South Australia known for its fishing and seafood. Indulge in some of the freshest oysters you'll ever taste. Try your luck at fishing off the jetty, or take a boat tour to explore the nearby islands. Next up is Port Augusta, a town that sits at the crossroads of Australia. This is the gateway to the Flinders Ranges, a rugged mountain range known for its ancient landscapes and Aboriginal rock art. From Port Augusta, we'll make our way to Adelaide, the capital of South Australia. Adelaide is a city that knows how to enjoy life. It's home to a thriving arts scene, world-class wineries, and a laid-back atmosphere that's hard to resist. Explore the Adelaide Central Market, a foodie's paradise. Visit the Adelaide Oval, one of Australia's most picturesque cricket grounds. And be sure to sample some of the region's famous wines in the Barossa Valley or McLaren Vale. Our journey continues eastward, and we're about to experience the cultural melting pot that is Melbourne. Section 7, Tasmania, the island jewel, Melbourne, oh Melbourne. This city is a whirlwind of activity, a cultural melting pot that will leave you wanting more. Explore the laneways filled with street art and hidden cafes. Catch a show at the Princess Theatre or visit the National Gallery of Victoria. And be sure to try a Palmer and a Pot, a true Melbourne institution. But our journey's end is in sight, and it's time to hop on a ferry to Tasmania, Australia's island state. Our final destination is Hobart, Tasmania's capital city, a place where history and natural beauty collide. Explore Salamanca Place, with its historic sandstone buildings and bustling Saturday market. Visit the Tasmanian Museum and Art Gallery to learn about the island's rich history and culture, and take a trip up Mount Wellington for breathtaking views of Hobart and its surroundings. Well folks, that's a wrap on our epic Australian road trip. We've traveled from the sparkling harbour city of Sydney to the rugged beauty of Tasmania, experiencing the heart and soul of this vast and diverse country. We've met friendly locals, tasted delicious food, and created memories that will last a lifetime. Australia, you've stolen a piece of my heart. Until next time, mate.